everyone. Welcome to Breathedge, a game that I've been looking at for a long time but haven't had time to play. So I thought it would be a great way to start a new week. Anyways, for me, it's a new week. So without further commentary, let's just jump in. Let's start with standard. Achievements disabled. Okay, so it is standard that you need. I'll just leave it named as is, and I'll just go in. I haven't seen anyone play it. I don't know any of the controls. All of this is new. Searching for this font took up half the development. Director isn't needed here at all. The Red Ruin software team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and other diseases. Therefore, we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette in the robot's claw for something more useful. What is that? A carrot?
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3.
Put on a defiant expression and spit in the face of this piece of iron.
Confirm?
Oh. Oh. Violence.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner
Spitting was a lousy idea, we agree. You'd better tell your story first, you can still have your defiant expression. Year 2073. Somewhere on the outskirts of the universe. Interstellar liner. Unnamed. Your yogurt or some other... something. Couldn't read it. Ooh, this is loud. Okay. Green Universe. Broccoli attack. Green Universe activists promise new terrorist attack if burying any... What the hell is happening? Grandpa, no! Continue your definitely unembellished story.
You lied to me. Logo was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell truth, no lie. Confirm?
0 meters per second. I got schmicken! How do I confirm?
Greetings. I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact.
Plug.
Splendid. You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
Chewing gum. Where...
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
What? Plug.
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it...
You've almost won. Every survivor deserves an extra.
Take out the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to stick it somewhere except for your face.
Or become depressed.
You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won.
Calendar, September.
Remember, the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
Expensive, unfiltered, tasteless, non-alcoholic. Is it open or is it closed? Turn. Might be useful to have a bottle? Question mark? What's that? Alcohol. There's even the chicken in there.
When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can
covered in saliva, but still looks appetizing. Sure. Summer, don't forget to feed the chicken.
Necessary resources.
Interphone.
Probably.
Home phone number. Okay. Oh, delightful. Okay. What is this?
Just the antenna. You'll have to go into outer space.
Blueprints, achievements, encyclopedia, journal, recipes. Okay, there is nothing inside. Examine. Take the carrot. Blueprint. Okay. Equipment. Tools. Resources. Nothing I can actually do. Fabric. The toilet can...
The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
Yeah, so that doesn't work. I don't know. Can this be opened? Can this be opened? Examine. Take. I don't have anything to scan it with. That's not openable. What's in this? Place safe spacesuit. Okay. Anything I don't need is gonna be transferred. Alright. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay, I can pick up some of this goo.
A source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Nutritious goo. Blue, green. I see no new things. Okay, anything in here? Okay. Grab the alcohol.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
Oxygen is not unlimited. Yeah. Okay. Nutrition package. Food one. This is... Okay. Okay, you gotta wait till it's fully crafted. Nutritious goo with ice. Okay. So we'll make like 3 of these. Yes. I can leave some home. Okay, equipment can't be built. Resources can't be built. Okay, I want a grabber. Refined metal, battery, wire. I don't know how to get all that. Messages. Okay, I need to check the antenna. I'm gonna put more stuff away. Alright, this... Okay, what happens if I use it? Install. Turn. What is that? Okay, so it'll just be... So I can just drop all that. Alright. Drop, 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 drop. Okay, I'll leave the stuff for crafting at home. Oh wait, no, I don't want to be dropping stuff. Okay, transfer is that button. Alright, let's go back out. And let's explore this little part of it. Handy scrapper. What's that? Container.
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
Interesting. Alright, I want to place the cup. And...
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork, which can lead to visibility deterioration. Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy. I propose to call it Hammond, although this toilet doesn't look like a manned robot. That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna. You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact. Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
We have a hamster. It's fine if it's dead. Don't worry about it. Sources. That's 4 metal. Okay. Grab all of this stuff. Refined metal, battery, aluminum. Refined metal. That's 4 fabric. Rubber. Battery, aluminum. Battery, electrical tape. What's the station? Nothing I have. Okay. I'll go see over here. What are you? That's still break. So I can't even just bring stuff with me. I can only break stuff. Take the scissors.
Judging by the degree of decomposition, this subject died long before the catastrophe. We have a murder here, Sherlock, and we just have to ignore it.
Examine.
It is unlikely that he suffocated from this, being in a spacesuit where oxygen is sufficient for an entire full breath. A hammer covered in blood. The victim is also stained in blood. Probably, the hammer accidentally got stained by the victim.
Okay, so the scissors might help with getting to build more
Our note
stuff.
is written by a woman who can professionally handle stationary items.
Okay. Can cut even wires when your mom's not. Okay. So that's part of the murder. So let's put 1 and 2 together here. Alright, put those together. I can leave the extra water bubbles here. What tools? Shears, 3 metal and a wire. We have the wire. We're just gonna need 3 metal and then we can get more fabric. Okay, so go get more metal. Nothing to do there. Okay, there's one
I understand
metal.
that such an image can horrify you, but put your mind at ease. You will need to pay only half the cost of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. The Breathedge agency is proud of its loyal attitude towards clients. It looks like the steering. Great news! Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Thank you for reminding me that I can still become depressed. Alright. Grab the wire.
Remember that you are still able to become depressed.
The refined metal. Equipment, tools, shoes. Oh. I guess I'll get that first. Distributing streaming information. Wake up to go. Okay, and then put that on 1.
you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric
A
shock,
rescue
and then your
shuttle
spacesuit
Hope
will
has been
automatically
sent
take your body measurements to
for
order a
you
coffin from
from
our
the
company.
nearest
Thank you for
evacuation.
choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
To increase your level. Okay, then due to the slight malfunction of the engines, the estimated arrival time rescue team. Okay.
You need to get to the extraction point yourself to test radiation.
Okay.
However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
Where did it fly off to? Oxygen balloon. Crap imposed by the developer. Two refined metal wire thing. Incredible, survived one. I see you have it on. Excuse me? Survived one. God.
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted
Okay,
despite
so
the
to
objections
pick
to
them
the
up and then I
core model
can
system.
drop them. Understood. Well, I'm gonna drop some stuff here. Transfer. Let's just, whatever. Don't matter. I need more metal. I need more electrical wires. What does it mean? Yeah, okay, I can't do that right now. I just need to go and scrap some stuff. Okay, we need metal, we need stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. See what can be done here. I want to go down there eventually. You save me, I beg. Oh, God. Candy scrapper. Extract. Gross. Take the fabric,
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions. Seems they were playing some brain-cracking game.
Unequivocal. Okay. I pee and use water, therefore I am criminal.
Most criminals played them at least once. All criminals drink water, blinked, and used toilet paper, which makes it possible to draw an unequivocal conclusion about your criminal inclinations.
We've got wire, we've got fabric, we've got refined metal. This should work. Grab the rubber, grab the grabber. 192. Plus hunger minus thirst. Interesting. Tools. Shears. We can make the shears. And do scrapper, grabber. Battery aluminum. Battery thick electrical tape. Roll of fabric. Create that. Maybe it'll help. I see dangerous balls right there. Battery and aluminum. electrical tape. Thick electrical tape is 2 rubber. We only have 1. But we do have shears now, though, so we can put that on 1. Okay, everything... No, not that. Not that. Okay, all of this has to be placed, so... all of that gets to stay there. Free space. Okay, we still need battery, rubber. Salmon.
A lot of various goods were transported in the cargo holds of the liner unnamed. The Global Funeral Agency rented only a small part of the ship's space in the framework of the advertising company and has nothing to do with these goods.
Okay, so that's pretty useless then. I could finish checking that one. Maybe check for more wires. I don't know if I'll make it. Sorry. So sorry, my medium. Anyways, metal. Let's put that back in 1. And then, go back out. We need battery still. I don't know where to get a battery. And that needed rubber. Are you saving me? I don't think so, no. Not right now, I am. Sorry, dude. I have other things that are more important right now. Yeah, saving myself. Sorry. Okay, that's wire. 30-second stone. Okay, equipment tools. Battery or aluminum? Two refined metal, thick electrical. I still need 2 rubber for the thick electrical tape, and I only have 1. So, I need to figure out where to use my shears. And hopefully get some wire. Okay. Alright, well, that'll be all for right now, and I will see you in the next one. And hopefully you enjoyed everything that happened today. Bye!